Welcome to the Scope. I'm one of your hosts, DJ Mika, alongside my partner here,
DJ Era, you already know.
Our invited guest for the evening is HughDaGreat. HughDaGreat. We're back.
Gotta be with H. We got some technical difficulties.
You know?
It's only right. It's only right.
We back.
What's going on, H?
What's happening, man?
Yeah, I got some questions for you, bro. You ready to
What's
answer
happening?
some
What's
of these?
happening, man? You know it.
You know? All right. So we jump right into it.
What's good?
Let me hear some influences on how you got to where you at right now. Like you ain't pick up the turntables
All right,
till more recent. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
yeah. I was about to say. Listen, man. I'm a late bloomer.
Right. I'll call it that.
I mean, I'm like the 2 Chainz of this, man. I got it when I was a little older up there. But
what made you first?
Let me-
What made you jump into
I
the bag?
realized,
What made
it's like certain things you built for. Certain shit. We could curse, right?
Absolutely.
Valid?
We're grown.
All right, cool. So, like, it's like certain shit is part of you, and you don't even really know why that part, like, why certain shit, why you know how to do certain shit, why certain things come to you. Like, for instance, when I was younger, it was the radio station all day.
Right.
So, like, Flex, DJ Clue, that's all we was listening to. So, like, I would always guess what fucking song go play next, bro. Every time they played, like it don't matter what song was on the radio, what station, I would always be like, yo,
I bet you this play next.
I bet you this shit play next. I still be doing that to this day.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, yo, what? Like now that I think about it, like little Jews like that, little shit like that leads you to, your legacy, to your destiny and shit. Like just the little things from when you growing up and shit. Or growing up, all I did was listen to hip hop. Moms always used to play like old school shit, R&B, hip hop. Dad was Jamaican, so I used to get best of both worlds. You know what I mean? Like American side, the cultural side, the Caribbean side. Like, you know what I mean? So now we here.
I feel you.
In the beginning, I was a rapper, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I the DJ shit landed, but I wanted to be a rapper, bro.
So you got some bars?
Nah, I ain't got no.
Oh, nah, no
boss.
boss.
Next time.
You only came to spin.
Yeah. We spin and I spin.
That's cool.
But
I got to follow up on with that, right? So you said your ear for music was already there. You know what I'm saying? So what was the transition to be like? All right, I'm at a party real quick. The DJ sleep real quick. Let me jump on, see what I got. How did that first one go about?
How the first one go about? It was in a basement party.
Mm-hmm.
I was the party nigga. I was the one dancing with the
you was
with
sweating.
the ladies. You know what I mean? I was dancing. I was lifting them up. But I was cool with the DJs. You know what I mean? Shout out to the DJs that used to rock out with the basement parties and shit. This nigga used to see me having fun, and he used to want to have fun too. And then one day he just was like, "Yo, Age." I was like, "What's up?" He's like, "Yo, you know good music. Yo, play, just fuck with this. See this playlist? Play the songs and shit. You know how to tempo and shit." And I was like, "Yo, man, I want to dance, bro. What you mean play music? I'm not no DJ."
Right.
He was like, "Nah, just bro. I swear you could do it. You could do it." Yo,
He
bro.
saw you having fun. That's what it was.
So like from that first party, I start vibing out. He on the dance floor. I'm jealous. Like, damn, I want to go dance too. But after that vibe, it like woke me up. Like, yo, bro, we could do this. We could do this.
I'll tell you one thing, personal experience. It's a different thing from being in a party that's lit to being a reason why the party is lit. That's a whole different thing right there. It's a whole different feeling.
It's a different balance.
What you got for him, OG?
Okay. My question is, what category of DJ do you consider yourself? Are you a hip hop DJ? Are you a reggae DJ? Are you just a party DJ? What category of DJ you think you are?
Yeah, that's a good question. When I first started, I wanted to be a hip hop DJ. But as I start actually getting into it, I just became into everything, like every genre of music. I feel like when you're around certain DJs that does it all, when you like DJ Era, I chill with DJ Era. When you're around certain DJs, you could kind of you pick up what you pick up their swag, you pick up you might pick up on a different lane than what you think, you know, than what you used to. So me, I'm like everything now, bro. I'm all genres. At first I wanted to be hip hop, but as I started moving and grooving, getting into the party scene, now I could do everything. I could throw it to Motown. You want reggae, we could do reggae. You want
why I say that?
reggaeton, we could do reggaeton. Always switch it up.
Why I ask that question is if you watched our Instagram, Phiresoundzradio Radio on Instagram, you realize that we posted this one question last week, and it was 2 different hip hop songs. And when you came to realize, they sampled it from a salsa song.
Right.
So if you really want to say you're a DJ, you gotta be touching every genre.
Yeah,
you can't
that's true.
There's no longer one lane.
Yeah.
You know, back in the days, there was you was a dance hall DJ, you were a salsa DJ, or you were a hip hop DJ.
Right.
Nowadays, in order to be that DJ hitting, you got to touch everything. That's why, you know, that was an interesting question posed to you.
Not only that, but if you want to be in the spots where it's lit, you already know that's a mixed vibe. You want a little bit of everything. Everybody that's going out, we in New York City, so you know that the scene is already lit. It's a party every night, every
Come on, boss man, take your seat.
Yeah.
You know what it is.
Jive's in the building. Jive's
in the New York City, you gotta have.
Take your seat right there,
bro.
You
want to be in the
Soul
story.
Brother Jive in the building. Bless up, bless.
Yeah. Late but great. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely right. Your mic is already on, sir.
Let's go. But pretty much what I was saying is in the scene in New York, you're already in a diverse area where you rubbing shoulders with all kind of things. So being that it's already a mix, you ain't gonna have a spot where it's just one crowd that's gonna be there anyway.
And that's New York. That's the beauty of the shit. Yeah. You know what I mean? That's where you get to really like test your skills, test your ability. It's like survival of the fittest. You gotta adapt. You know what I mean? You have to adapt.
Yeah, everybody think they got the perfect bag until you try it out. You know what I'm saying? You don't know your bag is right until you go outside and people be like, "It's a nice bag you got there." Yeah. So you might think you got the fire playlist. Yeah, you test it against the party, and
you test it against the party. Something else. You might be fired. For your first 15 minutes. And then after half an hour, you like, oh man, goddamn, you got a little dry spell. You gotta be consistent.
Let's last them 5 hours.
Oh man.
And then
that's the thing too.
And not repeat anything.
That's the thing too. It's a whole different.
That's a fact too.
A 2-hour slot and a whole 6 hour. We talked about this before. A 2-hour slot is something compact. You could get a little 1 minute off for every joint. When you play them 6-hour joints,
when you play them 6 hour joints,
you're gonna let the banger rock.
You have to know how to be versatile. You have to be versatile.
For sure.
So
you
can't just. We gonna let our man Jive here ask a question because I know he came with a list.
Tom, what's happening?
He came with a list.
I know he got a notepad.
What's going on? You know, part of me being late, ripping and running, man, ripping and running. HughDaGreat, man, what's good, man? What's good, brother?
Yo, man, you already know, blessed to be here.
We got you here on the podcast, man. Firescope, man. Definitely appreciate you, man.
Good luck.
I definitely heard that last question. And when you get that dry spot, you know what I'm saying, at a party, what are, for the other DJs that's listening, give us some advice. Like, what do you do? When you think you in a zone and you playing something and the crowd is just sleep. What you do?
Reading the crowd. It's like, nowadays it's a little different because nowadays when you start a party, if the party start at 8 o'clock, they want to hear the fire shit at 8 o'clock. It's like, yo, the party just started. Let's start off with some old school, some R&B. But nowadays it's like you have to play for your host, man. You gotta play the music for whoever party it is, you know what I mean? You gotta play for them. You're not playing for yourself. You know what I mean? I had to adjust to that. Like when I first started, I used to just know, yo, this song is fire and I'm gonna play this. That's it. I know this song is fire. You ain't gonna tell me this song ain't fire, so I'm gonna play it. But now when you read the crowd and you look at the birthday girl, you like, nah, this ain't what she want me to play.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? She gave me a whole playlist, but I'm over here playing this. Nah. You got to step off of that. Play what they want to hear. You know what I mean? Like, So my advice is like, before every party, get your perspective on the party. Ask them what kind of music y'all like, what kind of music you want to hear. So every genre got it's like the stock market. Every genre got a song that's up, and then there's some songs like, that shit is whack. You know what I mean? So once you know the genre they got, start hitting them, start downloading the shit that's fire in that kind of genre. You know what I mean? So it's like, I be rocking Spanish part. I don't speak Spanish. I play djeranyc and Don Omar and Azuna and all that. How I know that? I'm American. But you know what's lit. You know what I mean? Once you know what's lit, that's why I love New York, man. When you in New York, you hear the best of both of all worlds.
Yeah, it's multicultural, man.
Multicultural.
So I'm
you
gonna
know
throw
what's hot in New York.
So I'm gonna throw a scenario at you.
Yeah,
right? Because I'm glad you mentioned they gave you a playlist.
Yeah.
Right? So the birthday girl, she's
Right.
16.
Right.
She gave you a playlist.
Right.
You're now playing in this party, and Erica attests to this. You're playing in this party, and most of the people in that party is her grandparents
Okay.
and her parents.
Yo,
Yeah.
only 5 of her friends came.
Five of her friends showed up.
Her playlist is only rocking for
Ex-
one little table.
Exactly.
And the rest of the
So
the
now-
rest of the party is looking at you like, bro.
So now, what are you gonna do?
Right.
Because you
You-
want her to be happy, but
You-
the same token, and that mom came
OG,
to you.
yeah, you gotta have the OG.
That mom came to you
Yeah.
and tapped you and be like, you know I'm the one paying you, right?
Yeah, yo.
So
That's so
now
that's
what?
so true. That's exactly how it is. Usually you let the youngins, get they spice off, get they little this, and then you always pay attention to the OGs, because the OGs is on the floor. I'm realizing the OGs, the moms and the dads, is on the floor more than the kids now. Like, they on the floor with the new school, they on the floor with the old school. So you gotta know how to balance. You're right. It's good to do it before she come to you. You got to beat them to the punch. I be trying to balance it like, all right, I'm gonna give y'all 10 minutes, 15 minutes of the youngins, and then 15 minutes of the, old school before she come, because that's gonna happen. As you rocking out for the youngins in the beginning, the OG is gonna come up to you and be like, yo, come on now, play something for me now. Y'all been rocking. It happens. It's inevitable. It's gonna happen. So beat them to it. That's my advice. Beat them to it. Always know, yo, if I start this off old school, somebody young go come to you and be like, all right, my guy, Montel Jordan, he chilling now, bro. Let's play some Pop Smoke. Either that's gonna happen or it's gonna be vice versa. If you start your arty for the youngins, somebody, old school go come to you and like, yo, man, come on, play something for us, man. We want to throw it back to the 8-board jackets. You know what I mean? You like, I got you. So yeah, that definitely happened. My thing is, beat them to it, beat them to the punch.
Yeah, I got one more question. I don't mean to cut nobody.
Damn, come late and ask
Yeah.
all the questions.
Yeah.
That's why we cut you. That's why we cut you the big checks, man.
I'm playing catch up right now. Well, I got a good question. So DJ Pride in when you are like what do you guys call it when you play behind the main DJ? You know what I'm saying? So sometimes one DJ shell out the whole party.
Yeah.
And then other times they'll have a DJ who's like what they call like an intro DJ or something, who's just playing
the startup.
The starter.
The starter.
Okay, yeah. And then he'll play just all, they and it's a code. I didn't know about this code. It's like, yo, you cannot play.
Don't touch that song.
It's certain bags you can't touch.
Don't touch that. It's too early. I was just saying that, how it's the time duration of the party. It's like, yo, it's too early to touch that anyway.
Yeah, but the starter now, he's warming up. He's warming up the party. Now he can't touch what is it, Hot 100 or all the new stuff. He can't touch. He can't touch reggae.
He can't touch.
So he's just in like a zone of, damn, you just left me with old school. Basically,
it's
a fib.
Yeah.
Let them know. Let them know that's the fib.
And how does it? And how
Let them
does
know
it?
there's bags you could jump into.
But that's what I want.
That's what I was
to
gonna
ask
say.
you. Is there
And-
pride in that? Like,
It's
is
nah.
there like ego? You don't mind being a starter?
Before you answer that question,
Yeah.
and I want you to answer the question and start thinking at the same time. Because when we go to this DJ break, I want you to hit me with what you're gonna open this party at and gonna keep me entertained.
Right.
So get yourselves lined up over there
Yeah,
before
challenge
you
on you.
answer that question.
Yeah.
So answer the question, but also get ready.
Right.
Yeah, you the starter, but you gotta start them.
I got.
You gotta start them and keep them. You don't want them to hit the door.
Yo,
You want them to stay here.
OG, you put the challenge on them, man?
Absolutely,
Right
bro.
here.
Absolutely. You know what we about.
Yo, I'm not gonna put nobody
Put
in
the
the hot seat,
fire,
but
man.
I ain't get no challenges last week.
Oh, uh-oh.
Any
He
challenge.
did it.
He sounded like he wanted it.
Oh, you watched,
I
right?
watched.
You
I watched.
get
He
no
ain't get no
challenge.
challenge.
Now they want to stack
I
up
love
some
it, though.
challenges.
Don't worry about it. Next time he back there,
Yeah.
you remember that.
I
You remember this
definitely,
conversation.
Definitely.
I keep a cape
Now-
all the time.
Now that's very true. How the main event want to be like, damn, bro, you know, start the party off. It's millions of songs out there. Like Ever said, yo, it's so much songs out there. You got to know how to tap in to different lanes at that moment. You got to know how to tap in because you might be the main event that night and not even know it. You know what I mean? So you don't know that shit. You don't even know. You might be the main event that night.
Yeah, I've been
Not the last point.
I gotta
Yeah.
say
But
something.
you
I gotta
might
say
be the
something.
main event that night.
The
and
starter
you're
steal the
you're
show?
Starter.
I
You're
was
the
the
starter.
steal the show?
But you
I
might
was-
be the main because you know your shit, bro.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
I wasn't
you
gonna
know
say
your songs, bro.
I
You
wasn't
like-
gonna say a lot of things, but we've been to places where we were starters, right?
You see what I'm saying?
And we
yo,
showed
why
up
y'all ain't
in-
stay on? You see what I'm saying? So you
We
might
start
be
the
the main
banging.
event and not
Yeah.
even know it, bro. And
Yeah,
that-
but
it's
how do
like
you not outshine?
No,
I mean, when you come to work,
song
when you come
selection.
with your
It's-
swords
it's
already
more-
sharpened.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Bro,
but you don't
but
want to
sit-
outshine
sitting
the
in-
main event.
Nah,
Is
you
that
do
the
though.
case?
You do though. I mean, you always want to show your best foot. You
Listen,
always want to come in
exactly.
and be a star, no matter if you a starter. You want to be the star.
So how does the
Because
main event
eventually I
feel?
want to be the main event.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
not
but-
touching. I'm not touching the main event's music now.
Mhm.
I'm just showing you that I'm better than you with whatever I
Yeah.
play. My playlist is
And that's what the goal
fire
is,
no
bro.
matter
But-
what
Okay,
it
so
is.
peep this now. This sound like when you related to doing records, right? Now, you ever hear some people like, yo, I don't want to do a feature with this dude because this
Okay.
dude might
Yeah, but
Because he too nice.
Eminem and Jay-Z.
But if that's the case,
Renegade, you know what I'm
if
saying?
that's the case, then don't book me at your party.
Exactly.
If that's the case, then
Right,
don't book
right.
me for your song.
And
Don't
if
let
you-
me be.
if
Don't
you
let me
don't
be
want
the
us-
opener.
If you
Yeah.
don't want it to, if you don't want it to be.
I mean, it's been. I'm
So,
sorry.
yo,
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't
The
mean to cut everyone
excuses
off.
go
It's
come,
been-
yo, just stay on,
It's
bro.
been
I
a
gotta-
minute since
I
I've
gotta
been an
fix my
opener for
laptop.
anybody.
I gotta fix my joints, man.
Not for not for nothing. But it's been a minute since I've been an opener for anybody.
Mhm.
You know, we usually close the show down, but don't put me on if you're not ready for what I'm going to bring you. And I'm not going to touch no banger.
Mhm.
I'm going to touch you with stuff that
Fool.
on my
And
bag
that's-
that's ready for you.
And that's
You know what I'm saying?
smooth.
And at the end of the day, that person, and this happened to me in Era, that person at the end of the party is going to say, yo, next time we want you on. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? We want you to end the show.
But what if it's like your man's like
If it's my man's, yo, then you
but that's friendly
I'm gonna say,
comp,
I'm gonna
though.
say me and Era. Let's put me in Era.
That's
Yeah,
friendly
right?
comp. That's
Exactly.
friendly
Era's
shit.
gonna know that I'm coming hard, and I'm gonna know he coming hard. So at the end of the day, is that competition that
At
we
the-
gonna
yo,
go?
you looking, you
okay.
taking it, and you looking at it in the negative. But let me just look at it in the opposite view now, right?
Mhm.
What if, like we said, he the starter, right? What if
Mhm.
he showed his ass at the beginning and it just fuel a fire for me to just come in naturally? I got the bangers in I got the top 100, I got the reggae, everything you said I put to the side. Everything then pot is with now.
Mhm.
The starters already, they cleaned out, they got the nice old school hits, they got the bangers. Everything is tailor-made for me to kill the rest of this party. How is it for me to drop the ball? It's my fault if they want to book him after, because I got all the tools to say this man done laid out.
If you're
the
a good
meal
setup,
for
if
me,
you're
bro.
a good setup person,
Yeah.
if you that beginner, you done that last
Bruh.
DJ is a slam dunk for him.
Come
he
on.
got the party
Yeah,
in his
come on.
pocket.
Because you done
If you were,
created
if you
the
a
tone,
chef and you let
created
all
the
your
vibe.
sous chefs make the first course, made the soup and the salad, all that nice, and all you had to do was cook the steak right.
You better cook it right.
Come on, it's not my fault if you don't cook the steak right.
That's
You
a
already
good
got
point.
steak.
That's a good point.
I had to make the salad taste good.
Yeah.
I had to make the the beginners make taste
Yes.
right. So you better come with the steak.
And don't get me wrong, Jive. There's a lot of these big time DJs or these closers that can't handle the fire.
That's
and
what
like
I
you
was gonna
said,
ask,
so
yeah.
they're now going to either try to step on you and keep you down or not mess with you.
But that's what
But
you
then,
got the bag for.
that's the motivation that's on you to say, yo, I'm gonna keep
No.
doing what I gotta do.
That's what you got the bag for, right?
Exactly.
That's what you got the bag.
I took the little crumbs for you to get the big bag. You better
Exactly.
wear
Hey,
that.
I got a question.
Uh-huh.
When y'all gonna do a friendly battle, man? When y'all gonna do a friendly battle?
Who we battle? Who?
Oh, us two?
Dad and son.
OG
and
I like that
YG,
on
man.
Fire Scope,
Which-
man.
which-
We
y'all
love
gonna-
on
which
Fire
camera-
Scope with
Which
that.
cameras I looking at?
Yeah, I mean,
Exactly. I gotta teach them the controller and how to use it before.
Yo,
we battle.
yo, let me tell you though.
Listen,
Much respect. Much
Listen,
respect
we
to
can take
those
this-
that came from the crate.
guess what?
man.
Yeah,
We can take
I
it
just
there.
said that
That's
last
that's a
easy.
more powerful
just said
battle.
that
On
than
some
last
real
week.
shit,
Which needles we
I
using?
never.
Guess what?
Flip
And that was
the
my
vine,
next question to you.
Let me-
You never. If you ain't never had
Yo.
to carry a crate,
Ooh,
I don't want to
Yeah.
disrespect no DJ that's whatever. But if you ain't never carried a crate,
I
if you ain't never
carried a
had
crate.
amp blow out on you, if you ain't had to fix a turntable during a party, then you ain't coming at me the right way.
I connected
And
the red
Era-
and black
Era-
wires in the back of the speaker.
Era is
I ain't-
testimony.
I could attest to it, but I can't neglect that. There's a lot of people that don't know how to do that, but
Absolutely. Have
the
learned the
they've
game.
learned, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
They don't know anything other than controllers.
Yeah.
But they know how to work that controller to ways where I probably
Right.
don't even, you know what I'm saying? So
Right.
I can't really just completely shit
Yeah.
on the non-record DJ, but I do say that it's things that you didn't learn.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When it's digitalized and you can see BPM, waveforms and shit like that,
Hell
there's
yeah.
certain things that you learned
Yeah.
that you can't fuck with me with, bro. Because by ear, I hear
Exactly.
things.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah, that's
so,
a fact.
So
that's one thing.
That's
where
a
I
lot
go,
of advantages
So-
we got too, though, because not only we you guys are not only DJs, you got a bag full of everything. So you got a
Exactly.
lot of advantages.
So back
over
to
the average
your
DJ.
question. Guess what? Soon enough, that's gonna happen. Right here. I
Ooh,
mean,
I like it. I
ain't-
like it.
it ain't. Yo, I give Era the ultimate credit. He took what I've taught and he took it to another level.
Look,
Yeah.
he got
But-
the effects going.
But
Oh, I can't hear it.
we
Nah,
still
nah,
have.
nah,
We
we
still
over
have.
here.
We
Okay.
still have.
I'm thinking Father's Day weekend.
Yo.
We can do
somewhere
that.
around
The
there.
fact that-
Whoa.
Then I
I'm
ain't bringing no
thinking
damn
Father's
gift.
Day.
The Father's Day gonna be the belt.
Wait, hold on. Let me put some claps to that. Anyway,
we can't do Father's Day. We can't do Father's
well, it's coming. It's coming. Just like all the other stuff that we talked last week, it's coming.
Yeah.
Okay.
And maybe other DJs will jump on.
You ready?
You know,
Yo,
I'm always ready.
Screw the battle and all of that. Screw the battle. Let me just put a whole challenge out there. I need to produce something with the sir too, because you know what I'm saying. I got in my own bag later on in life, digitalized.
Oh yeah, yeah,
I ain't
yeah.
never produced or made nothing with the man. So let's make a track too.
Guess what?
Let's make a track too.
Don't let the OJ sleep. I do know I got a couple,
like that,
a couple
man.
of on my
Yeah,
wall,
he
right?
got plaques and
I
shit.
got plaques on the wall.
I only
Yeah.
got
Don't
underground
sleep.
shit. You know what I'm
It's
saying?
Don't-
not.
Yo,
can
don't
do
wait
this.
to sleep the
Underground shit.
giant,
I never
man.
put nothing
Anyway.
professionally out. He got
Anyway,
one
we
on me.
gonna take a little break. We're gonna let H see if he could
Start
man,
a party.
let's rock
start
it
the
out.
party out. We're
Start a
we're
party.
gonna take a little break and see what my man got.
Yeah, yeah.
And we'll be right back.
Bangers.
Bangers.
So we back. We back. We
Early.
back. Where do you see yourself going as a DJ? You want to stick in doing parties? Are you looking to elevate and do something else? What's your goal as a DJ?
As a DJ, I feel like I was influenced by like radio DJs. I ain't go like I'm gonna just keep it real. Like shout out to like all the radio DJs, you know, Flex, just any radio DJ that made it. But I don't know if it's elevating it, but I want to kind of elevate the shit, like sort of like what we fucking with, like with Phiresoundz, similar to like what we doing. How, for instance, I want to be like a radio DJ. I ain't even gonna hold you, but I want to be able to give the artists their roses. You know what I mean? Like when if I play an artist song, I want to give you a segment of me telling you about that artist, what's going on, what's the news about that artist right now. You know what I mean? Some recent information on that artist, shit like that. You know what I mean? If I play an old school artist, I want to be able to talk about that artist. You know, I don't like I want shit to be commercial free. I want like a radio station where it's commercial free, where we could talk amongst each other. You know what I mean? But at the same time, give the roses to the artists as we playing the music. You know what I mean? That's my shit. That's my main goal. Like I wanna.
So in other words, you saying to me, oh, and Rico that you plan on staying on Phiresoundz for a minute.
Sound like
Hey,
you're
man.
commercial free on the radio.
You
It sound
plan
like
on-
Old and gray, ready to play.
You ready to stay right
I
here on the
like it.
station? Cause we got big plans on the direction of this station, and eventually it's going to be some live DJs on the station
Absolutely.
while we're playing. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Um,
that's see, you just hit a big point. I don't mean to cut you off. You see how you just said live mixes? None of that copy paste.
nah.
I feel like real
as of
DJing
right
is
now, our
live.
mix at 6 is a pre-programmed mix, but there's gonna come times that those lift mix at 6s
Yeah,
are gonna be live.
yeah,
For sure.
yeah,
So
yeah.
that's the future we're looking to get to, and it's
Yeah.
coming. We see it.
That's
We
fire.
see
Yo,
it.
though, let me DJing is like rapping, bro. But the only thing, we don't get that second take chance. Nigga, you got one take, bro.
Exactly.
You gotta have your
Exactly.
mix. When you playing live and your mix, it's one take. It's similar to rapping though. Cause some artists, all right, if I fuck up, punch me in,
You could say
But some artists be like, I just want to get in that booth. I want to spit my 16 and I don't want to mess up.
you could say it's more like performing.
Yeah, live freestyle.
Live,
they
yeah,
don't get a freaking
yeah. It ain't no
moment. You know what
room
I'm
for
saying?
errors. I love that shit. Live is way better. You can hear it. You can hear it's raw. It's red. It's raw.
Back in the day, man, the DJ was like, you go to the
artist.
parties.
The
Yeah,
artist.
you go to the parties and the DJ was the main attraction.
Yeah.
Right? And I saw that. I was watching the Dolomite movie.
Yeah.
I think it was Roller something. And he was like a DJ.
And the shit was with break beats too. It wasn't.
Oh, nah,
you ain't even need the lyrics. It was just once you hear that, like New Jack, like Juice. You remember
Yeah.
Juice? Remember when Omar Epps went to Queen Latifah and did that audition?
Oh man, that's
Break
fire.
beats like it was just, and then you could hear the cuts. Like that's
Shout out to
man.
Kid Capri with the
right.
52.
Shout out,
What is
yeah.
it? The 53 minutes or something like
Yeah,
that. With the
showmanship,
breaks.
though,
Oh
bro.
my god.
Shout out to Kid
Showmanship.
Capri, one of
You know what I'm
my
saying?
favorite DJs.
But yeah, the DJ was the star attraction, man. The DJ would put
Don't
on the
tell
show.
nobody.
Just one of them.
Don't tell
Oh, that's your favorite DJ?
Kid Capri, definitely one of my favorite DJs.
Who
You know
else?
what I mean?
Era.
I listen to everybody,
Chill,
bro.
chill,
Era.
chill.
Era.
Yo, man.
Listen. Let me tell you, the first,
Ain't nobody.
my first
Yo.
take. You're my favorite DJ. You're my favorite DJ.
Oh.
And I don't say that. I don't say that
Mm.
as a dad. I say that as a real connoisseur of this business and a connoisseur, a person that's been in the trenches with this. Era is a different animal.
Shit is
You know what I'm saying? And that's why he's my favorite DJ, because he'll touch any and everything. You know what I'm saying? When he was coming up, parties that I would throw him at, I would start parties and whatever, and parties I was throw him at that I wanted to get my dance on, like
Early
they
challenges.
say,
Early challenges.
he would play what I wanted.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's it.
So his skill set just grew, and damn sure he's become my absolute favorite DJ.
Fire.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
tell
Hit
you-
the claps on that one.
I
man.
tell you-
hit the claps,
Before you
hit
hit
the
the claps on that one, man.
I tell you one thing though, it was a time frame that I started getting hand fed. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So I started with I'm a dip off for a little bit. Like H said, when he got into the game, here's the playlist, go off this. You know what I'm saying? So it took for me to put what I learned compared to what I was like, I see what you're saying, but let me try something real quick.
Yeah.
I know you gave me the training wheels, but let me take them off and see if I could take this shit somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? So that's where I realized is a beast. You know what I'm saying? Like I was groomed to be a beast, but there was another beast inside that woke up and was like, nah. I think there's other things I could do with this.
And like H asked about the challenge, there's actually mutual respect between us when it comes to DJing.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? We've done a lot together, and there's mutual respect. You know what I'm saying? We've been in this for a minute.
Mhm.
So
Respect.
I thank you for coming on tonight.
Oh, I just had to test one thing to the question. Why is Kid Capri your favorite DJ? Like, what about
'Cause-
him makes him your favorite?
You know how they say, yo, because you black, you know how to, because you black, you gotta know how to play basketball.
Right.
Or you like
It's
chicken,
stereotypical shit.
watermelon and chicken.
You know what I mean? Yo, you black. You out 6 the watermelon. You know what I mean? You know how that is.
Right.
And Kool-Aid with Kid Capri, it's like, yo, the selection, bro. It's your ear, bro. You can hear that, you know, he's a historian of the sound. Like OG too. I know, like you, OG, I know it's songs that you could play and I'll be like, damn, bro. Let me Shazam like 100 of those in a row. You know what I mean? It's the ear, bro. It's the ear. I don't have that. Like, even growing up as a kid, I didn't have that ear just for hip hop. You know, just for rap, I should say. Like, it's not. You have to have a broad ear. When I hear Kid Capri mixes, like I said, you go hear break beats.
Right.
You go hear him kicking the crowd. Before I let go, throwback shit, Motown heads. You go be like, damn, that's hit him over the head with that. That's how I started. When I first started DJing, I kind of had that old soul shit going on. You know what I mean? I don't know why. I was young.
Right.
You know what I mean? But I always had that little Motown, old soul, start the party this way kind of swag. So big up the Kid Capri. You know,
Facts.
it's his ear. It's the ear.
Very good.
I hear that though. I hear that.
You gotta have a good ear.
Well,
man.
we thank you for coming on, but we're not asking you to leave. We're gonna keep you there to, you know, keep us entertained a little bit later.
Yeah.
Drop a couple of tunes for us as we get the ladies for the Spice Talk ready.
Oh yeah.
And,
So I might have to start with some spice.
There you go.
yeah.
Your Spice.
Let me spice it up a little R&B for the ladies.
Let me go get them ready. And, we'll be back.
Copy.